In 18 American Continental Chess Championship 2025 Round 8, Hong chooses English opening Agincourt defense Neo-Catalan declined, leading to an intense fight against Schnaider. On c4. On e6. On g3. Knight f6. Bishop g2. On d5. Knight f3 transposed into English opening Neo-Catalan declined. Bishop e7. King castled kingside. King castled kingside. On d4. On a5. Queen c2. Knight c6. On a3. On takes c4. Queen takes c4. On a4. Knight c3. Bishop d7. Bishop f4. Knight h5. Bishop e3. Threatening knight takes a4. Knight a5 played by Schnaider. Threatening knight takes c4. Queen d3 played by Hong. Bishop c6 it is novelty move. Rook a d1. Hong might go for Bishop d2. Bishop d5. Knight takes d5. On takes d5. Queen b5. On c6. Queen takes a4 and take decisive advantage. Knight f6 played by Schnaider. Bishop g5. Knight d5. Schnaider is looking to play. Bishop takes g5. Knight takes g5. Queen takes g5 and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes e7 played by Hong. Queen takes e7. Knight e4. Rook fd8. Knight ed2. Knight b6. On e4. On e5. On d5. Bishop e8. Queen e3. Knight c8. Rook c1. Hong is planning to play Queen c3. On f6. Queen takes c7. Queen takes c7. Rook takes c7 and gain a significant edge. Bishop b5 played by Schnaider. Threatening bishop takes f1. Rook fd1 played by Hong. Hong's idea is to play Queen c5. Knight d6. Queen takes c7. Queen takes c7. Rook takes c7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On c6 played by Schnaider. Queen c3. Threatening knight takes e5. On f6 played by Schnaider. Bishop h3. Knight d6. Bishop e6 check. King h8. Queen e3. Knight e8. Knight h4. Hong is preparing to play Knight g6 check. On takes g6. On g4. Queen takes e6. On takes e6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight c7 played by Schnaider. Threatening knight takes e6. Bishop f5 played by Hong. King g8. Schnaider intends to play on takes d5. Queen b6. Bishop c6 and establish a winning position. Queen c3 played by Hong. On g6. Threatening pawn takes f5. Bishop h3 played by Hong. King g7. Rook c2. Knight e8. Knight f1. Knight d6. Threatening knight takes e4. Rook e1 played by Hong. Knight b3. Knight f3. Stop here and find the strongest move for Schneider. Pawn takes d5 is the correct move because Knight e3. Knight takes e4. Queen c7. King f8. Queen takes e7 check. King takes e7. Schneider have small advantage shifting to the main line. Knight f3. Pawn c5 is a mistake played by Schneider. Queen e3. Pawn b6. Knight 1 d2. Knight a5. Bishop f1. Bishop d7. Bishop d3. Rook f8. Rook c3. Rook a e8. Bishop c2. Knight b5. Threatening knight takes c3. Rook d3 played by Hong. Knight d4. Threatening knight takes c2. Bishop d1 played by Hong. Pawn h6. Rook c3. Bishop b5. Rook c1. Queen d6. Knight takes d4. Pawn takes d4. Queen f3. Pawn d3. Queen e3. Pawn f5. Bishop f3. Pawn f4. Threatening pawn takes e3. Pawn takes f4 played by Hong. Rook takes f4. Bishop g2. Rook ef8. Threatening rook takes f2. Pawn f3 played by Hong. Pawn g5. Pause the video and find the best move for Hong. Rook c3 is the correct move because Queen f6. Rook c7 check. King g8. King h1. King h8. Rook g1 position is equal. Let's analyze the main line. Pawn g5. Bishop f1 is not the best move played by Hong. Knight b3. Knight takes b3. Rook takes f3. Queen d2. Pawn takes b3. Take a moment to spot the best move for Hong. Pawn a4 is best move here because Rook f2. Queen takes f2. Rook takes f2. King takes f2. Queen f8 check. King g2. Still Hong is losing. Let's explore the main variation. Pawn takes b3. Rook e3. Think carefully what is the best move for Schneider. Rook f2 is the correct move because Rook takes d3. Rook takes d2. Rook takes d2. Rook takes f1 check. Rook takes f1. Queen c5 check. Schneider have small advantage. Let's analyze the main variation. Rook e3 is not the best move played by Hong. Queen f6 is not the best move played by Schneider. Threatening rook takes f1 check. Rook takes f3 played by Hong. Queen takes f3. Bishop g2. Queen e2. Pause the video and find the best move for Hong. Queen takes e2 is logical continuation as pawn takes e2. Pawn a4. Bishop takes a4. On h4. On takes h4. Bishop h3 still Hong is losing. Let's proceed to the main variation. Threatening bishop takes f3. Queen e2 played by Schnaider. Threatening queen takes d2. Queen c3 is a mistake played by Hong. King g6. Schnaider intends to play. On d2. On h4. Queen f2 check and seize the initiative. Rook e1 played by Hong. Queen f2 check. King h1. Rook c8. Pause the video and find the best move for Hong. Rook b1 is the right idea because rook takes c3. On takes c3. On d2. On h3. King h5. On a4 still Hong is losing. Let's explore the main line. Rook c8. Queen b4 is not the best move played by Hong. On d2 stop here and find the strongest move for Hong. Queen takes d2 is best move here because Queen takes d2. Rook g1. Rook c1. On h3. Queen takes b2. Bishop f3 still Hong is losing. Let's explore the main line. On d2. Schnaider is preparing to play. Queen takes e1 check. Bishop f1. Queen takes f1 mate and gain a significant edge. Rook d1 loses position played by Hong. Rook c1. Schneider's idea is to play. Rook takes d1 check. Bishop f1. Rook takes f1 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes b3 played by Hong. Rook takes d1 check. Queen takes d1. Queen e1 check. Bishop f1. Queen takes d1. Schneider dominated and took the game.